અવાજ આવે છે સર તમારો, દર્શન સર?
Morning, everyone. So today we are going to see the recent trends in CAE. Myself, Darshan Parekh from Redline Group, a design engineer. Before starting our presentation, I have two questions for every student: that what is design and what is 3D modeling? What is designing and what is 3D modeling? So starting with the basic question about designing and drafting. So in designing is a process of creating things from idea, means which are not present in real world, but it's present in our mind. It's called designing. It starts from that thinking only. When 3D modeling is describing something which we know means we have any data and we are creating object using that data. It's called modeling. In designing, it's a concept like whatever we are seeing around us, like computer, mobile, this all are product of designing. And 3D modeling is just a representation of that design, means a model. It's called 3D modeling. Then come to design again. It's a start from sketching, which use instruments calculation like maths, science, physics, everything come in designing. But in 3D modeling, just implementation of that sketch and instrumented objects in software. In designing, we use instruments like rounder, sheets, and draw the objects inside our sheet using dimension calculation and real life applications. Where modeling use just a software to create that object using that designing sheet. These are the basic things about the designing and 3D modeling. Both are different, not same. Designing is just of 3D modeling. 3D modeling starts from designing, and in the end we get the exact 3D model how it's look in real life. Now to the next question. What is CAD, CAM and CAE? CAD, CAM, CAE, it's a process of designing and process of product. So first is CAD, then it's come CAM and CAE. CAD means computer aided design, which required a computer to create our 3D models. When CAM comes, CAM means a CNC machines which we are using in our workshop to create any object. Like we generate the G code, M code, and then we transfer that G code, M code to the machine, and it will create the object using that G code, M code. And in the last, CAE. CAE means computer aided engineering. Engineering means analysis, simulation, and its application in real world. So we are going to learn more about the CAE in next slides, but let's see the basics of CAD, CAM and CAE. So first is CAD. CAD is just a design geometry. CAD is just a design geometry which we are creating in computer. Then second, it's used for creation, modification, analysis and optimization. It's used the calculation. When we are designing anything in software, we require a calculation to create that object. Like we want to create any object using gear and anything else, then it's require a CAD software. Then to create 3D models, we can create 2D and 3D both inside the CAD softwares. It's used tolerance, mass property, interference checking, means if some bodies are getting meshed with each other, then we can check that where at which point they are meshing. And here is some objects using CAD like this. These all are CAD objects which are created in CAD software. And here is the CAD softwares example: AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Creo. There are so many softwares now like CATIA, then NX CAD. These all are software come in CAD in which we can create 2D using dimensions, then 3D also, and we can create animation inside the CAD software. For creating any object in CAD software, we require some data which we are using to create that model. All that data we have to know, note that thing before creating any object in CAD software. The next is CAM, computer aided manufacturing. Manufacturing means using material, metals, and in which we are going to use the machines, lathe, milling, drilling. All these things are come in CAM. Then first, where we can use CAM and how it's work. We can use CAM in planning, managing, and controlling of our manufacturing operation, like in turning, drilling, boring, threading. In all that operation, we can use CAM to generate that object. We can create accurate object using CAM. For CAM, we have to generate any one particular CAD object. Then we import that CAD object in our CAM software, and we apply the processes required to create that object. Then our final product will manufacture. This is the example how CAM works in software, and this is the examples how CAM works in real life. First is the simple object of turning, and second is growing. Like this, we can create our CAD object and apply that CAD object in CAM, and we get the exact final product using CAM machine. In CAM, we require a CNC machine, which is computer numerical control, which require a computer data, means a G code and M code, to create these objects. And the CAM softwares are NX CAM and Master CAM. Now come to CAE. In CAE, it's give the flexibility to solve the object before like get the exact final product. Means this is the demo for our object. Then second comes to create the simulation. Simulation means like how it's moving, how it's work. If we apply the force or anything else on that, then how it will react in real life. We can get the simulation inside the CAE software. It's display the result and post processor. Result means final object. If we applying any force on any object or any car, then how it will react, means how much damage it will get and how much deflection it will create. We can get everything inside the CAE software. And in current world, 95% companies are using CAE software before creating a final object, and they get the exact result as they apply the force and different conditions. Here is the example of CAE. This is the CFD analysis video. CFD analysis means a flow analysis. If my car is running on the road, then how it will facing the air, means aerodynamic thing. Then this is our FEA, finite element analysis, means if we applying force or applying pressure on the object, then how it will react at the particular conditions. So everything we can get inside the CAE software. The CAE softwares are ANSYS, Fusion 360, HyperWorks, and Nastran. Mainly people are using ANSYS for the CAE process. Very rare companies are using HyperWorks and Nastran. Nastran is from the NX Siemens company. So now, there are two types of CAE in the ANSYS providing, or any software have two types of analysis. First is FEA, second is CFD. So first we are going to learn about what is FEA. FEA, I mentioned some points here. So FEA is the first, use the finite element method. FEA use FEM to analyze any object and divide our main object in subparts. Subparts means it's called meshing. If I have any rod and if I divide it in five parts, then it's called FEM method. FEM method divide our object in small part to get the accurate result. Accurate result means if I apply force directly, then how it's react at the particular point, we can get that thing using FEM method. The process of dividing means if we when we are dividing our object, it's called discretization. Discretization means dividing our object in same parts. All that small parts called element, and the point of that elements, corner points and connected points called nodes. FEA use FEM method, as I earlier mentioned that we are using FEM to create our object in small parts. And here is some example of FEA. This is our cantilever beam, and this is our car. Like my car is parked, and someone is coming and directly mash with my car. Then how it will react? This is the example of that car accident. These are the basic things what FEA can do. Even we can apply the pressure, force, even hydraulic pressure also inside FEA to get the exact result of our object before implementing in real world. Now, second, CFD. CFD means computational fluid dynamics. Fluid dynamics means we are going to apply fluid now, means air and any fluid, water, then any fluid like helium gas also we can apply inside that. Every gases and every fluid we can use in CFD to get our analyzing data. Here is the example. If someone is using cycle to reach somewhere, then how the air is facing and how air will pass from that. This is the example of that. And second is a simple propeller is here. Like my air is and water is going there, from how it will go from inlet to outlet. This is how we get the CFD result. Now, these are the types of CAE. Now the types of CAE processes. CAE processes. There are three types of processes there. First one is pre-processing. Pre-processing means before applying any condition. Like pre-processing means we have to generate object, means a CAD object. Then we have to apply that small meshing as we learn, as we shown in the FA, like FEM means finite element method, means element method means small parts. We have to create meshing object in pre-processing and applying the material condition. All that things come in pre-processing. Then come solving. Solving means we applied the material condition, applied the small part like meshing inside the pre-processing, and then we are applied the calculation. Calculation means we applied pressure, then fixed support, rolling support, pressure, force, hydraulic pressures, then temperature. We all that thing we applied in any object. Then it will solve that conditions and give the result. And the result come in the post processing. In post processing, we get the result, means a simulation, means a deflection, and also we get the graphs also. Like if we applying force at cantilever beam at the corner, then how it will deflect, at which point it will get the maximum force and or maximum pressure. Everything will be generated in post processing, and at the post processing we get the graph of that process. Now, there are some softwares which can perform the CAE. CAE means CFD and FEA both. So here is the different CAE software. First is a solver type software. Solver means it will just only solve our limits only or conditions only. It will not write any result or we can't apply any pre-processing. The software is Nastran. In Nastran, we can just solve our applied condition. We can't apply our condition inside the Nastran. To do the analysis in Nastran, we have to apply every condition outside the Nastran. In Nastran, we can just solve our example. Now, second come pre-processing and post-processing both. And the softwares are Hypermesh, ANSA, and Pattern. These three software use pre-processing part and post-processing part. Means we can't add any condition inside that. We have to apply that condition outside these three software. Outside means there is one small module come in which we have to apply the conditions, and then we can add that object inside these three softwares. And third come all three types capability means it can do pre-processing, solving also, and post-processing. And the softwares are ANSYS, Abaqus, LS Dyna, and Calculix. These four software use pre-processing, solving, and post-processing. Means all three things. Means all three processes inside this. Today we are going to see two examples in ANSYS of FEA. And there are some CAD softwares also which can perform simulation or analysis, you can call. And these three softwares can do analysis inside the CADing, like SolidWorks, Creo, and CATIA. All these three CAD softwares have the capability to do the simulation. But these three softwares not giving the accurate result of our limits and conditions. So very less company and very less population using these three software for their simulation and analysis. 99% companies are using ANSYS, Nastran, and HyperMesh for their analysis of. So these are all about the how the process work, which software can do which process, and what is the difference between FEA and CFD. Now the types of CAE. Types of CAE. Finite element analysis. Second is multi-body dynamics. And the last is computational fluid dynamics. These three types are there in engineering, which people can apply their conditions inside the software. These are the types. Now the application, in which condition at where we can apply the CAE. So applications of CAE. First is stress analysis of component like beam, trusses, then pressure vessel. All this come in under the stress analysis. Then second comes mechatronic system simulation. If we have any mechatronic system, then we can simulate the system using the CAE software. Third is computational fluid dynamics. Like I have a structure of AC duct or a water pipe, then how the water come inside and how the out, and what are the effect at the corner and the pipe inside that process. We can get everything inside the CFD. Then come product processing and optimization. Means if some product is going to be manufactured using the CAM, means a CNC machine, then the application of the CNC machine, we can get the exact pressure and exact rotation of our object inside the ANSYS. Like my product will get this much pressure from here, this much heat from here, and how the process is going to be work, like starting to end, means the raw material to final product. We can get that process optimization, means at which point we require to change, at which point we have to improve our process. Everything we get inside the CAE software. Then come kinematic and dynamic analysis of mechanism, means like automobile. As I shown the GIF of our means some person is cycling, then car is moving on the road. This all will come in kinematic and dynamic analysis. Then come control system analysis. Control system means automation. Like car is running automatically, and then at which point it will get the like someone is driving roughly beside you, and your car is in automation mode. Then your car is moving. If someone is coming from back, then it will automatically detect the problem and it will move at this side. This thing we can apply in analysis in ANSYS. Then last, mechanical event simulation, means gear meshing, then any mechanism like rack and pinion. All that mechanism we can simulate in CAE softwares. So these all are about the applications of CAE. This is just a few applications which I mentioned here. There are several applications are there and many more companies there which is applying different from this application. Like we take the example of Tesla. Its whole car is in working on battery, means an electrical car. So they have to focus on the weight also, then the aerodynamics and everything. So they done the analysis inside the CAE software, and they use the very light material to create that car. So they get the maximum speed in less time, and the weight of the car is minimum. So like this, we can use the CAE softwares in CAE software to get the data, exact result and everything before the applying that thing in real world. Now the last point come, what are the benefits of this CAE? So benefits of CAE. First is it will evaluate the design, means like if we going to construct any object outside the workshop or outside the our college and everything, like we are going in company and creating any object. So how much cost will take to create that object and how much time required to create the object. Before that, they do analysis inside the CAE software. Means they will simulate the object. Simulation means apply the condition and check the result. How it will work in real world. All these things they do before constructing or manufacturing that object in real life. They do simulation inside the CAE and get they if any problem occur, then they change directly inside the process and they do again analysis. So they will get the final exact result and a safe model before production or before manufacturing. Second benefit is like they check the performance of mechanism like gear and gear transmission, then engine, then steering wheels, how they will work and at which point they are braking. So they check that every mechanism inside the CAE software, so they will not get failure in real life or in real production. Then third come, it will create a correct design. It will give us the correct design decision, means they will decrease the unusable things from that design. Like if someone is using more accessories inside the car, then it will increase the weight of car and reduce the speed of car and increase the problem in engine. So they check everything inside the CAE software and get the final product. So they preventing the problem inside the future. And the last benefit, manage the risk. Means there are several type of risk occur when we are producing or manufacturing any object. So they are reducing the risk using CAE software. So these all are about the CAE, how it's started and how it's working now. Means it is working in every field, not only in mechanical, electrical or civil. It's working in every field and they are checking the failure inside it, applying the real world condition and getting the final result before production and manufacturing that object. So now we are going to see some live demo about the CAE. In live demo, we are going to see the FE, means FE of cantilever beam, and a heating from one phase to another phase. So let's see that. If any doubt is there, then you can contact the sir, or any question is there. So let's start with static structural. From here I'm starting the static structural, in which we are going to see the cantilever beam analysis. This is the ANSYS. I am using 2020. Before doing analysis, we have to apply the material condition. Material condition means we have to select the material of our product. So from here I am selecting the material. There is a default material of structural steel. but we are going to see the cantilever beam. So I am selecting the concrete material from my material library. I am adding the concrete inside my library. So I added the concrete material inside my library. So now the material of our object is going to be concrete. Now I am going in design modeler to create my cantilever beam. It will take us in the window of model creation, means CAD modeler. To do CA analysis, we require a CAD, as I mentioned earlier, that we require a CAD, then and then only we can do analysis. So ANSYS can do all three things: pre-processing, solving, and post-processing. So we are doing pre-processing of our analysis, means we selected the material. Now we are going to check the drawing. We are going to create our geometry. Then we will do the meshing. Then we will apply the conditions, and then we will use the solution and get the result. Then we will go for the steady state thermal. Like in every engine, they use these fins. Fins will reduce the temperature and make cool to the engine. So in steady state thermal, we will learn how the temperature is going to be work from one phase to another phase, and how it will decrease and increase. In cantilever beam, we will create geometry and then apply the fix at corner. I'm selecting the plane and creating one geometry. Created a one cube, 20 mm by 20 mm, which is too small, but we are just applying, we are just showing the how the cantilever work. So we are just taking this much dimension. So this is my cantilever beam is ready, which have dimension of 20 by 20 and length of 100 mm. Now I'm just saving the geometry at the desktop and closing the modeler. Now we will go for meshing and applying the condition. We are in pre-processing. After applying the condition, we will go in solving condition. How that condition will going to be solved, we will learn. We will see that in solving process. In solving, we can apply different result. Like we want 10 result at different type, like at the first second, then second, third second, fourth second. Like that, we can use different parts also to create the result. So now we are in the pre-processing window, in which we will apply the meshing, we will apply the conditions, and also we will apply the material to our object. It's generating the object, means it's adding the object inside the our modeling, means pre-processing window. After that, we will apply the mesh. These all are our commands. Commands means a process is different. Like if you want to apply this, like I want to apply the material, I want to apply the meshing, everything we can add from here also. And here is the our project tree. We can apply all that thing from here also. And here's our model. Now, option of material, we will select concrete from here. Now the material of our beam is concrete steel. And here is the option. Select the material, it will give us the structure and the properties. Means the properties like bulk modulus, shear modulus, unit structure. Now we are applying meshing. Give mm, which in meter, so look like this. This finite element method to create this. It's to and nuns. From here at this face and apply. From here I am applying force. I am applying from here. I am selecting component wise, means a direction. I am applying force from upward. Means I am going to apply the force in my like 2000 Newton. We are doing solving process. We can see the it's completed 10%. The time and our solution.